Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your personalized reading for the week of May 23rd to May 29th, 2022. This is a general reading, so feel free to take whatever resonates and leave behind for others whatever does not. To get a deeper view into your week, check out your readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs. So in this first column here, we are looking at where you've been. You have Imagine. You have the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Magician. In this middle column, we are looking at where you are currently. You have High Priestess, Harness Mystic Power, Page of Cups, King of Cups, and Eight of Swords. And in this third column, we look at kind of where you're headed on your journey. You have this Messenger card, Six of Swords, the Sun, and Eight of Wands. So I'm going to go through the initial meanings and we'll do some clarifications. So with this Imagine card, it's basically kind of like whatever it is you want, tap into your intuition, really whatever your big wish dream is, to imagine what that is and kind of, the universe, spirit will help you make that happen. You have the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Magician, which kind of indicates like whatever it is you want, you can really make that happen. The Ace of Wands is a new kind of innovation, new idea, new life. Something has come into your life. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it seems that it is related to your material well-being, your legacy, your community, your family. And with this Magician card here, it's basically kind of, harnessing that ability to co-create with spirit using your talents and your skills, resources available to really manifest what it is that you want. With this High Priestess, harness new mystic power, or harness mystic power, it's basically kind of having you even more tap into that intuition. The Page of Cups is similar to the Imagine card in that it is a card of looking at the world, believing anything is possible with a sense of imagination and creativity, really opening your heart and mind to all possibilities. With the King of Cups here, this could be, it's almost the water element version of the Emperor in the Minor Arcana form. Basically, someone who is tapped into their intuition, their emotions, compassionate, and emotionally stable. If you are, if this is you, then it seems that with this Eight of Swords here, because it seems like all these cards are pretty good. The Eight of Swords is kind of a limiting belief. So it could be that there may be some kind of self-talk that is limiting your access to this. And if what you are, trying to imagine into existence is a real, like, solid relationship for the future, then it seems that, the King of Cups might be coming in for you. But again, there's this concept of possibly not even recognizing, not aware of it because of, this blindfold. With this messenger card, it's really saying that you um, are a messenger. You have the ability to kind of share your experience and kind of resonates with the uh, collective consciousness, being a voice that, is trusted and can help guide others. With the Six of Swords, it, you know, is seeming that there's some type of transition. This could be, um, something that you have experienced in the past, something that you're helping with, helping others to accomplish. With the Sun, it is seeing like you know, um, I'm thinking of like the Ten of Swords and the Death card, where they both have this the sun off in the distance, where it's kind of showing this innocence, this purity, this kind of joy for life. And with the Eight of Wands, it is like the message being spread, kind of anywhere it needs to go. So let's take a look at this Ace of Wands and this uh, imagine column of where you've been. Interesting, you have the Eight of Swords. So it could be that this limiting belief is something that kind of pops up for you every now and then. But you look like you've been working on it and had a focus on energy as opposed to self-talk and, the mental processes. Let's take a look at the Magician here, because the Magician really needs to be aware of their surroundings, aware of what it is that they want, and also be able to communicate that to themselves, to the universe. You have this Seven of Cups. So it looks like you've been kind of identifying your skills, your talents, and your goals, and really working on that. Let's take a look at that Ten of Pentacles here. You have the Knight of Wands. So this this kind of imagine that is sparked by this, new spark of life, new passion, imagination, a new idea is really kind of driving you forward and helping you to achieve what it is that you want, or even enjoy what you already have. And to some degree, um, I do see this as you, as an energy that you have. But for some of you, this could be, inviting this type of flirtation with, people in your community, people that you know. And flirtation doesn't necessarily have to be romantic or sexual. Just going around and, telling everyone that they look great and, winking at, someone who looks like they need a little lifting up. So it seems that you've been able to kind of overcome certain, limiting thoughts and really kind of shining from the inside. So let's take a look at this Eight of Swords over here in the current energy. You have the Devil. Interesting. So it does seem like this is a habit, a pattern of some kind of way that you talk to yourself when things perhaps get too good, or you're trying to get things, to be a certain way, or how do I say this better? When you are in a place where you feel like you are thriving and things make sense, it's almost as if it's this limiting thoughts that kind of pop up of, well, things are going good, but you really can't do this because of that. Or, you are, it's only because of something else that you are able to even get a little bit. So let's take a look at this Page of Cups, which really is a good way to kind of break out of this Eight of Swords mindset, because, it's difficult to recognize where you are in this position of the Eight of Swords, that you have the ability to kind of take off the blindfold and, loosen up these bindings and move aside these swords. But with the Page of Cups, this energy is very much like creating the world and the way you see the world based on how you feel in your heart. And so that's a good kind of place to start to slowly recognize the potential around you. And you have the Queen of Cups. So definitely it's the High Priestess equivalent in the court cards, where it is tapping into your intuition, really coming from the heart, really feeling your surroundings. You can see with the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups, like the total difference here of being open and being, whereas this Eight of Swords is, standing in a puddle of water, which kind of indicates like shallow emotions, or shallow superficial connection with intuition. This Queen of Cups is fully, halfway immersed in water, and the upper part of the Queen of Cups body is up in the air, where things are kind of clear. And you can see with the Eight of Swords over here, they have kind of almost in the mirror person sitting here, it's almost similar to the Queen of Cups, but not bound by anything. So let's take a look at the King of Cups here. King of Cups, this could be a parent figure, some kind of role model, someone that helps keep you connected. Could be even someone that you're currently in a relationship with. Let's take a look at that. You have the Ten of Swords, and I recall saying like the Sun over here reminds me of the Ten of Swords aspect. So here, it could be someone that really like helped you out of a situation, or helped you to kind of recognize you know, the good qualities of yourself, and like focusing on the positive. Um, Also, it's kind of a partnership, this Queen of Cups and King of Cups. So there may be some type of connection, like a partnership that you have that really helps you recognize when you are kind of when you've hit rock bottom and you really need to kind of tap into um, this energy and really tapping into your intuition and recognizing what is for your best and highest good and what is not. Um, so very much you are kind of not learning a lesson, but recognizing the importance of tapping into your emotions, even if, you know, these thoughts here are kind of preventing you in a way from moving anywhere. They can't really prevent you from feeling your emotions. So let's take a look at the Six of Swords over here. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which is, an opportunity to create some type of material value. This could be in terms of like you being a messenger, you providing encouragement for people. This could be helping them with relocating to a home, finding a job. This could be, counseling of some sort. This, to me, feels like you have this ability to connect with people and help them transition. And it's interesting because it seems like you're a very like strong individual, but that doesn't mean that everyone, that you're perfect. You're perfectly imperfect, I should say. But basically, you have your own, demons to work with. But it seems like you also have the ability to help people heal and move forward, especially with this Queen of Cups energy and King of Cups energy. So let's take a look at the Sun over here. You have the Four of Wands, and definitely a sense of joy and celebration. Celebration of milestones being reached, of new homes, new communities being discovered. And let's take a look at the Eight of Wands. You have this Temperance card. And I think of Temperance as a card indicating how you can create your heaven on earth. You are in a place of Zen in this, with this Temperance card. In the traditional card, the angel has two goblets or cups and is mixing a liquid between the two that, represents having balance. I believe one foot is on land, one foot is in water, but it's having balance, but also focus and intention on mixing the liquids, which represent past opportunities in the present and creating the future that you want, because behind the angel and the Temperance card, there's a path that goes to some mountains. And there's also, like a crowned sun over those mountains. And in the traditional Ace of Pentacles, I believe there's also mountains there as well. It indicates that, it's the beginning. there's work that needs to be put into something to help things grow. But it seems like this week is really about you tapping into your intuition and um, you know, recognizing what pulls you out of this limiting mindset and really giving you the opportunity to use your experience, your wisdom, your energy, to possibly even help others as well, as well as yourself. So I'm hoping that this provides a helpful perspective of your week, and we'll see you next time. Take care.